Podcast 1, the 3-part breath with half smile technique. Purpose, prerequisites, and disclaimers. Disclaimer. Be sure to consult your physician prior to engaging in any breathing, movement, or exercise technique that may cause a level of exertion that you are not accustomed to. It is important to emphasize that you know yourself better than anyone else. By simply paying attention to the body and slowing down, we can determine if we are ready to progress. These breathing techniques are designed for relaxation, not for cardiorespiratory stimulation. Purpose of this podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to describe a simple relaxation technique that will allow you to take a 5 to 10 minute stress break while sitting in your own office. The intention is to let go of physical and mental tension, allowing for an increase in well-being. These techniques have a simple yet powerful positive effect on mood, which will likely translate into a happier work environment and increased effectiveness. Prerequisites. Before beginning, use a 1 through 10 scale to describe how you felt in your most distressful moment so far this week. The number 1 represents the worst that you could possibly feel, and the number 10 represents the best that you've ever felt in your life. Select that number now, recalling that distressful moment. At the conclusion of the technique, you will again select a number from 1 to 10, and then we will be able to compare the feelings of distress with those of wellness. It will help to sit in a comfortable chair, one that allows for your feet to be placed flat on the floor. Back yourself up into the chair so that your back is supported, but so that you will be sitting up straight with a long vertebral column. If you decide to remove your shoes, you can place a small towel or a bolster underneath your feet, which will take pressure off of your hamstring muscles. The legs should be uncrossed, and the hands are placed gently in your lap or on armrests if applicable. Three-part inspiration with the half smile technique. Close your eyes and simply focus on the breath. Just become aware of how your breath moves in and out of the body with each inspiration and each expiration. As the breath slows down, your heart rate will slow down. In many cases, the blood pressure should lower slightly. Inhale slowly yet deeply through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Repeat this a few times and make note of the deep inhalation through the nose and the nice, easy, passive expiration through the mouth. Our next few inspirations will be in 3 parts: belly phase, chest phase, and then the upper chest phase. Phase 1. Inhale into the belly. The diaphragm muscle will contract downward causing the internal organs of your abdominal cavity to distend outward. You've probably heard of this technique as belly breathing. Practice belly breathing for a few breath cycles. Remember, in through the nose, out through the mouth, relax and release. Phase 2. Once the belly expands outward on your next inspiration, expand the chest using the intercostal muscles between the ribs. Expand not only the front of the chest, but also the back of the chest. Combine this with the belly breath and practice it for a couple of breath cycles. In through the nose, out through the mouth, belly, then chest, then let it go. Phase 3. The next time we inflate the chest, bring your shoulders up, back, and then down. This will bring the bottom angles of the shoulder blades towards each other. Feel the upper chest expand. Now practice this 3-part breath for a few more breath cycles, and notice how much more air you can get into the lungs with each subsequent inspiration. Envision the oxygen exchange in the capillaries of the lungs, and think of this as a cleansing breath. So it's through the nose. Relax and exhale through the mouth. Then inhale belly, then chest, then upper chest. And of course, after each 3-part breath, let go of all muscle tension as you exhale and release. The half smile technique. With each ensuing inspiration, when the chest and upper chest are inflating, curl the edges of your lips upward into a half smile. With each subsequent inspiration, deeper, deeper, expand the chest more and smile even bigger if you'd like. With each subsequent expiration, let go of any and all tension. Practice the half smile technique now for a few more breath cycles. While you're practicing the 3-part breath with the half smile technique, pick a number from 1 to 10 that coincides with how you feel right now. So we are inhaling through the nose. We're inhaling out of the mouth. We're breathing in with belly, then chest, then deep upper chest. Then we're letting it all go. How do you feel? As we come towards the close of our 5-minute cleansing breath practice, slowly move the toes and fingers. Roll the shoulders around a couple of times, and maybe even rotate the neck by slowly turning the chin towards one shoulder, then towards the other. Try this a couple of times. It also helps to practice the 3-part breath with half smile technique with the eyes open, so that you can begin to incorporate it into your day. This technique can be used at meetings, in traffic, and even during spirited discussions. It only takes a few seconds, and it can mean the difference between a rushed, anxious decision or a calm, clear, lucid decision. Enjoy. Our next podcast will combine this technique with some joint movement techniques. Subsequent podcasts will feature progressive relaxation techniques and even chair yoga. Thank you for your participation, and I hope that you enjoyed the 3-part breath with half smile technique. Have a good day.